Hello everyone, I'm gonna try to make a video to explain how to use BuffBars, how you should configure it to use it on your advantage, and basically how does it work, alright? So the first thing that we want to do is to have it installed. If you do not have it installed already, you might want to install it. There's a post in the forums where I explain everything in regards how to install it, where to download it, and well, this video is only for you to configure it correctly, okay? So once we're already in game, the first thing that we want to do is basically load the plugin. So we're gonna type plugins load BuffBars. Alright, so right now I already have these two buffs on me, okay? I'll explain how to get them here. Alright, so once the plugin is already loaded, so right now we're gonna type BuffBars options, okay, and there we go. We'll have this window on our screen, and well, if you can see on the right side we will have 4 tabs. The first one says quick slot, second one effect windows, then we have effect sliders, and finally we have logging. Okay, so right now we're gonna go over quick slot. On quick slot, all we have to do is basically tell BuffBars which pod to use and when to use it. Okay, so I do have on the trigger section over here, I have disease, I have fear, I have poison, wound, moral, and power. If you do not have these, you might want to create them by clicking on the add button and just typing the name that you want for each one of your pods. Alright, so I'm gonna click on disease, and then I'm gonna click on edit. Okay, now we have this other window. What we're gonna do here is basically that we're gonna drag the correct potion that cures us from any disease that we might have, just like this. And we're gonna do it for all the potions that we have that we're gonna be using. I'm gonna do poison now, wound. I already have them here because, as I said before, I have already configured it a long time ago. So this is what you have to do for phase 1. Okay, once we already have this, we're gonna go to the effect windows option, which is this one. Okay, this is the fun part. You might have already something in here where it says window, so I'm gonna ask you to please remove that one. Okay, you're gonna remove it so it's gray here. You're not gonna have anything in here, so we can start from 0. Okay, so you're gonna click on new here, and you're gonna have this new window. Alright, so you're gonna type here buffs. Okay, just like this, buffs. Okay, and then on the general section you're gonna make sure that it's enabled, and then you have 3 more options. You have debuff bar, you have buff bar, and you have cooldown bar. What you're gonna do is that you're gonna check the first one and the third one. Alright, what are we doing right now? Well, what we're gonna do with this is that basically we're gonna create 3 different tabs like the one that I'm surrounding right now, and each one of those tabs are gonna display the buffs. The other one is gonna display your debuffs right here, and the other one is gonna display the cooldown for your pods right here. So right now we're creating the first one, which is the one that's gonna display our buffs. Alright, so basically that's all you have to do for the buff section. Now sorting, effect filters, cooldown filters, flashing, UI elements, color, all of those are basically options in order for you to change the visuals, the visual effects for the little rectangles that you have here. Okay, the only important thing are the effect windows right now and the general one. So once you have created the first one, which is the buffs one, you're gonna click on copy, and then you'll have another one that says buffs/copy. So you're gonna click on it, and you're gonna rename it here so it says debuffs, just like this one. And instead of checking the buff bar and the enabled bar, the buff bar and the enabled options, you're gonna check the enabled and debuff bar. So buff bar and cooldown bar are gonna be unchecked. This way debuffs are gonna display only the debuffs you have. Once you have already done that, you're gonna copy again, and then you're gonna rename the third one to cooldowns. And just the same, you're gonna enable it, but instead of checking debuff bar and buff bar, you're gonna check only cooldown bar. Alright, so the point here is that we should be having 3 of these. We should have buffs, debuffs, and cooldowns, and each one of those all of them are gonna be enabled, but buffs is gonna be checked on buff bar, debuffs is gonna be checked on debuff bar, and cooldowns is gonna be checked on cooldown bar. Alright, basically that's all you have to do. Now, the effect sliders, I don't have anything. I just removed it because I don't really use it. And logging, well, it's also disabled. Alright, so I don't really use them, so there's no need for me to go over it right now, since I don't really know what are they for. Well, if you want, which you should be playing a little bit with the settings, but most important thing here is what I have already explained. Right? So I'm going to click on accept, and by then it should be configured already. Now this is my UI. Okay, here is where I have you can drag these ones, alright, just like this. You can drag it anywhere you want on your screen. Okay, I just have them here. Now this one is the one that displays my current buffs, so I just have the melody of battle and tale of battle. It also explains the time that I have been using those buffs on me. If you hover over the little image, you'll have a description of what is it. Okay, just like if you hover on your main character screen. Now, this section is the quick slot tab. Basically, I have here all the potions that I might use whenever I'm in combat. Right here I have the debuffs bar, and I have here the cooldowns bar. So what's this about? Okay, I'm gonna pull this guy, and hopefully he's gonna affect me with some status. Alright, so as soon as he does, even though it doesn't matter if it's fear, if it's a wound, if it's poison, or if it's a disease, as soon as he affects me with something, I'm gonna have here the potion that I will have to use to remove that particular status. Okay, the debuff that he's gonna place on me is gonna appear in this section, because on this section is where I have my debuffs bar, the one that we created before. And as soon as I pot myself, the debuff will go off, and I will have here another bar displaying the cooldown for my particular pot. Okay, so let's give it a try. I don't want to pull the big guy here because he's probably gonna kill me, so I'm just gonna wait until he comes back. Okay, here it comes. Watch this part right now. If I click on this one, then I have a buff on me, which is this little anthem, this little song on me, and it displays the duration as well as the effects that it produces on me. So I'm gonna pull this guy. Okay. Okay, here it comes. Right now I have Dread as a debuff. As you know, okay, I have a debuff right now. I'm gonna pot myself, the debuff is gone, and now I have a cooldown for that one. You see how that's the way you should use buff bars. That's the way it's gonna help you. Okay, now I have Shadow Grip on me, but since I already used a wound pot, I cannot use a fear pot until 10 seconds. Okay, so it's gonna be a difference of 4 seconds unless he's dead. Well, I still have the debuff on me. 3, 2, 1, it enables here. 4, I'm gonna use it right now, and there it goes. My debuff is gone. So basically that's what you want to do to configure it. If you have any problems or any questions or any suggestions, please feel free to let me know. You can either send me an email or post something in the forums. Alright. Well, I'm gonna show you as well the other plugins that I'm running right now. Alright, so this is how I normally play. I'm using combat analysis, which is in this section. It's really useful. It displays the damage that I have done the damage that I have received, the heals that I have performed on a particular battle, and the power that I have restored upon myself. And this one here, it's also combat analysis, so it's really good combat analysis, you should try it. This one that you see here, it's a special plugin only for minstrels, which displays the ballads that I am using. Watch, here's gonna be another one, and then another one, and then I'm gonna use this anthem, and it's gonna be displayed here, and it displays the cooldown on the anthem. So this way I can always have my fellowship with an active anthem on them. Alright, so if you're a minstrel, you might want to try it. Now, as you can see, I do have all these buffs right now. Oh, I have a debuff, I put myself, there it goes, it's off. Alright, so that's how you should use it. Now, this one, I have another debuff here, Super Sphere. I cannot put myself until 18 seconds. Alright, notice how I'm not using the pots that I have on my back number 3. I am only using the pots that appear here, okay? The two bars that you see here, the green one and the blue one, those are another plugin, another one I recommended to everyone, which is called Palantir. Basically, Palantir is the same as BuffBars, but the difference is that it also displays your vitals, alright, here. So I don't need to turn around over the upper left corner to watch my health and my power. I just have to focus on the main center of the screen, on my target. And as you can see here, I have 4 little squares with some numbers. The first square stands for my wound pots, the second one for my fear pots, the third one for my disease pots, and the fourth one for the poison pots. And the numbers are the number of potions that I have for each one of those. Let's see here, this is wound pot, it says 38, so if you can check in here, I have 38 Dunland pots. Alright, so it's really useful. Palantir, instead of BuffBars, instead of having the little icon here, all you have to do is click yourself, well, not yourself, but the icon that is here. It will light on whenever you have a particular status. So let's say I have I don't know, a fear effect. So this one, which stands for fear, is gonna light up. So all I have to do is to click it, and there it goes. I have already parted myself. Okay, so well, I hope this helps everyone. If you have any problems, just let me know, and I'll see you in game. Alright, so good luck, have fun, fuck off.